Christians were already calculating Jesus' birth before Sol Invictus ever existed. Around 204 AD, Hippolytus of Rome explicitly writes Jesus was born around December 25th. And I quote, "Born in Bethlehem 8 days before the calends of January." That's 70 years before Emperor Aurelian establishes Sol Invictus in 274 AD. Sol Invictus, meaning the unconquered sun, was a top-down state religion meant to unify a fractured Roman Empire. The purpose of Sol Invictus was to reinforce imperial authority, to compete with rising monotheism, and to stabilize politics. December 25th was not a big deal before it was decreed in 274 AD to be a celebration of Sol Invictus. There's no evidence of a universal solar festival before this. Now let's swing it over to Saturnalia, which was the celebration and worship of the god Saturn, who was the god of agriculture. Saturnalia was the Roman festival that would last from December 17th to December 23rd. It was only 1 week of celebration and had a different meaning with a different god. By the time that Sol Invictus and Saturnalia mattered politically, Christianity was illegal. In fact, Christians were persecuted, jailed, and killed because they refused to engage in the sun worship and the worship of Saturn. That means that Christians had no power to collaborate on any of these pagan holidays. In fact, they were going through more persecution now more than ever. Christmas, being of pagan origin, only appears in the 18th to 19th century from scholars hundreds of years later. So history shows that there was no emperor that actually took pagan holidays and Christianized them. So the myth that Constantine somehow Christianized pagan holidays is disproven when you look at historical timeline and historical fact.